Ladies and gentlemen, your favorite white colonizer, Zionist prince, coming to you live from the United States of America. I'm Tal the Traveling Clat, your little Judean. Let's see a clip from a totally non-anti-Semitic, non-racist mosque here in the United States of America.
And from Beni Israel is what group that we know today? Israel. Who do you call today? The
Yahud.
Yehud. Who are the Yehud in English terms? Jews. They were given covenants and promises and agreements that they're supposed to what?
Oh, sorry.
And agreements that they're supposed to what? Follow. And what do they do every single time? They don't obey.
Well, according to the Quran, we don't. But in our history, we're still here because we kind of do.
Break their covenant. They lie and they break their contract. So I'm going to ask you, if this is the group of people who broke their rules with Allah, should you trust these people today?
No.
Beni Israel was sent many messengers and prophets. They killed some of them. They even tried to kill Isa alayhi salam. If that wasn't all bad enough, Allah Azza wa Jal giving them one day that they don't do no business. What day was that? For the Yehud, what day is their day they don't do nothing? They just devote it for ibadah. What day is it? Saturday. So the people, they were prevented from doing what? Business. So there's a group of fishermen. Who knows the story? You guys don't know the story about the fishermen who are not supposed to fish on Saturday? In Surah Al-Baqarah. They're told not to fish. So they say, you know what? We'll cast our nets on Friday. We'll leave the nets out there all Saturday. We'll do our ibadah. Everything's good. Then come Sunday, we're going to eat. Does this sound like good worshipers? So what did they do? They went fishing, they cast their nets, and they said, we're not fishing. Our nets are fishing, but we're not fishing. What did Allah Azza wa Jal do to them as a punishment? Yes. Yes. He made them into monkeys. Literal, physical monkeys.
Brother, wait a moment. I just read Surah Al-Baqarah. I just read the Quran. There was nothing about monkeys. Bro, some Muslims need to fucking tone it down for a moment. I am so happy to be Jewish. I can't explain to you. When I hear things like this, I'm like, I'm so happy I'm Jewish because I never grew up with this kind of indoctrination in any capacity. Nobody ever told me anybody turned into a monkey. I just didn't grow up with this worldview. But I understand these kids, if you give this to them once a year, this lesson, they're going to think when they meet me, they're going to think I'm a monkey. They're going to think I'm some kind of monkey guy. They're going to think this is Monkey Town. Monkey. I'm not a monkey. This is crazy, man. This is batshit crazy.
Monkeys.
Look how he repeats literal physical monkeys.
Literal physical monkeys.
Bro, how do you say it with a serious face on you? While wearing a fucking Jordanian kafia. God damn it, bro.
Sound like the people who you want to do business with.
Oh my God.
What is one of the most major reasons why we keep losing in Philistine? And why do they keep destroying them?
Okay, let's see the explanation. Why?
No, because they keep tricking us to trust them. Allah Azza wa Jal, He reminds you about nations that came before, and He reminds you about some nations that still are. And He tells you about their characteristics for two things. One, so that you don't be like them, and for two, that you be aware of them. And it's important for you guys to know this. Who's been watching the news? Who's been watching what Israelis are saying about you? Where they're calling anybody who disagrees with Israel as a what? A terrorist. Where they're calling what's happened to them the Holocaust. They're comparing our brothers and sisters being murdered to Nazis, to Adolf Hitler. We have to know, we have to understand who are these people so that we stop falling victim to them time and time again. It's not hate speech for you to be aware of these things. Allah says, "Illa qalilan minhum." Are we saying every single one of them is like this? No. Illa, except for qalilan, a little bit, minhum, from them. Except a couple of them.
Hi, I just want to make a little note here. I know Trump's really into deportation right now and taking care of individuals who preach terrorism. This is straight up indoctrination of terrorism to children in the streets of America. Something should be done about this. I'm not saying who, when, why, or how. Education, a re-education program for this man would be fantastic, even though he seems a little bit too far gone. But 100% something needs to be done about this because he just justified October 7th openly, proudly, to a group of children. Like, proudly justified October 7th to a group of children. Look, we go down the rabbit hole on this YouTube channel. We dive into some deep stuff, but that is fucking scary. That is scary. Those kids are going to grow up. They're going to grow up thinking that Jews are donkeys or monkeys. Monkey! They're going to think that Jews are monkey people that you can't do business with and you can't interact with. And what kind of world do we live in then? Well, we have little muzzies running around, little muzzies on the streets of America thinking that I'm a monkey. I'm not a monkey, sir. Sir, I did my test. I'm more Palestinian than 99% of Palestinians. And guess who kicked me out of my homeland, where I was for a long time? Palestinians. How did I end up back in Israel? My grandparents were kicked out of Iraq by Palestinians, who literally convinced the Nazis to start kicking out Jews from Arab countries. Wow, what a surprise. But I guess we won't take any responsibility for that as a Muslim. We can't do that, I'll tell you what. Allahu Akbar. Can't take 1 ounce of responsibility for any of our shortcomings or wrongdoings. Yeah, we might have ethnically cleansed 1 million Mizrahi Jews from their homes, but we can't do nothing about that. Those guys are just shaitan. We'll just let them shaitan up. Man, fuck out of here with all this shit. This is bullshit, man. I'd love to debate that imam, but he would never. He would never in a million years. Whoever that man is, he's a human being who just hearing his rhetoric and how much hatred he has, and it's unfortunately it's Quranic hatred, so you can't really reason with it. I've seen this manifest before. There's many Muslims who don't have this Quranic hatred of Jewish people. They actually have an appreciation for Jewish people. Sometimes it manifests in a hatred, and in this situation it did. This is a man that I would be genuinely scared he would try to kill me. Like I would have no doubt in my mind that he would try to murder me for being Jewish. Just a vibe, just a feeling. Can't back it up with anything. Just a feeling based on the rhetoric of calling me a monkey. Monkey! Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, he'd probably call me a fake Jew. He would be like, oh, you're not even a real Jew. You're just an Arab. I'm like, okay. But our family history predates that of Arabs by like 2,500 years. So can you riddle me that one? It doesn't matter because Arabs, everybody was Islam before we... Okay, cool, thanks. Jesus was a Palestinian? Jesus was a Palestinian Muslim? Yeah. Abraham? Muslim. Moses? Muslim? Oh, okay, cool. Just checking. The religion that came like 2,500 years after those people lived, they were that. Yeah? I'm just checking. Okay, thank you. Anyways, that's my shtick for today. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Get your white colonizer hat. Get your little Judean shirt right now on the travelingclad.com. Support your brother, Tal, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys a long time. Goodbye. If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on thetravelingclat.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat, or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.